Jbl Tour Pro 3 is one next-gen type of product that I somehow slept on and missed. This modern-looking set of earbuds not only sounds good, but also packs a ton of features hard to find in other earbuds within the similar price range. But make no mistake, the main star of the show here is the smart charging case with a 1.57-inch touchscreen display, which initially made me think that it's probably some type of gimmick, but after using it, I can honestly say this thing works. Sure, it's not as responsive as your modern smartphone touchscreen display, but it does the job. More on this later. JBL has been slapping a touchscreen display on their earbuds smart charging case since the release of the JBL Tour Pro 2 back in January 2023, and I'm a bit upset with myself that I didn't know about these earbuds until about a week ago. And now we have the JBL Tour Pro 3. Since I never got to try the JBL Tour Pro 2, I can only go off of what I've read online about them from others and then tell you guys if I think the Tour Pro 3s are worth the upgrade or not. Here's a quick rundown of the differences between the two models. The Tour Pro 3 has a 30% larger screen than the Tour Pro 2. The Tour Pro 3 case is smaller than the Tour Pro 2 case. The Tour Pro 3 comes with 5 sizes of silicone ear tips and 1 pair of memory foam ear tips, which is an improvement over the Tour Pro 2's 3 tips. The Tour Pro 3 comes in black and a new latte caramel finish. The Tour Pro 3 is more expensive than the Tour Pro 2, but it's currently on sale for $249.95. The Tour Pro 2 has a 10mm driver, while the Tour Pro 3 has a 10.2mm dynamic driver, plus a 5.1mm balanced armature in each earbud. The Tour Pro 2 has a frequency response of 20Hz to 20 kHz, while the Tour Pro 3 has a frequency response of 20Hz to 40 kHz. The Tour Pro 2 has an impedance of 16 ohms, while the Tour Pro 3 has an impedance of 32 ohms. The Tour Pro 3 has a battery life of 11 hours with ANC off on a single charge, plus an additional 33 hours via the charging case. Tour Pro 2 was at 10 hours with ANC off. The Tour Pro 3 also supports LDAC, and the smart charging case can retransmit audio to your earbuds using the LC3 Plus codec, a new Bluetooth codec which offers all the benefits of LDAC, but with lower latency. Now the case is a bit chunky, but that's mostly because of the touchscreen display, which I would argue is this earbud's major selling point, and one that makes it stand out from the rest of the earbuds in this price range. Here you can see the size difference of the case compared to my current everyday earbuds, the Bose QC Ultra. The JBL case is shorter, but it is thicker. Out of the box, the EQ on the Pro 3 is a bit lackluster for my taste, so I immediately dove into the EQ settings using the JBL Headphones app, and I was pleasantly surprised to find just how much control JBL gives you over here with a full 10-band custom equalizer. They also give you a feature called Personi-Fi, which is their new way of letting you personalize your sound based on your hearing. After I adjusted the EQ settings to my taste, I fell in love with these earbuds. Sometimes I feel like it lacked sub-bass or the thunderous low frequency which I get from my Bang & Olufsen Beoplay EX in certain songs, such as the intro track by rap artist NF from his album Mansion. But overall, I thought these earbuds performed well in most genres. I also listened to the entire Wrath of Man soundtrack with LDAC enabled, and wow, what an enjoyable experience that was. By the way, great movie. If you haven't checked it out, highly recommended. Okay, moving on. Now let's take a closer look at the earbuds. They have a slightly larger design than the previous model, possibly due to the new dual driver unit with balanced armatures. They have ridges along the section that sits just on the conchocaven part of your ears, providing a better grip and seal. The earbuds have a clean and modern look, with 2 beamforming mics to help with clearer calls. The case has several features that you can access directly from the touchscreen without reaching for your phone. To turn on the screen, you can simply open the case or just tap the screen. You get details about what you're listening to along with audio playback controls, volume controls, ear tip sound settings with 2 options, silicone tips and foam tips, noise cancelling controls, Bluetooth and Auracast connections management, spatial sound settings, an equalizer, and you can cycle through the preset EQs or choose your custom settings, a timer, charging case screen brightness control with 3 levels, lock screen wallpaper settings, voice aware settings with 3 levels. This is how much of your own voice you want to hear when you are on a phone call. Autoplay pause, your audio control settings. Silent now settings, you can set your start time and duration if you simply want some quiet time. Notification and message preview from your phone. 24-hour clock system or switch to a 12-hour clock system. Flashlight, the screen simply turns bright white to help you see in the dark. Find My Buds controls. You can swipe to send a signal to your buds, which will play a loud sound, help you locate them if you've lost them. And lastly, language settings. Let's take a look at the JBL Headphones app. When you first connect and load up the app, you'll see an image of your earbuds at the top along with battery levels for the left earbud, right earbud, and the charging case right below. You get 3 sub-menu options below that: General, Audio, and Others. Next, you have ear tip sound settings, which basically adjusts the sound of your earbuds to match the type of ear tips you are using, silicone or foam. It is a bit annoying though that every time you want to change certain settings, the earbuds will disconnect from your device and then reconnect before you can start using them again. There we go. Next is ambient sound control. This is where you can switch between noise cancellation, aware mode, which also lets you control the amount of ambient sound you allow in using the slider. And lastly, you have talk-through mode, which will pause any music you're playing so you can have a clearer conversation. Up next is smart charging case settings. Here you can adjust screen brightness, as you guys can see how responsive it is. Next is lock screen wallpaper. You have 5 options to choose from, and you can also apply your own custom wallpaper if desired. You can also adjust the wallpaper activation timer. Next is message notifications and message preview, so any of these selections from your cell phone will be mirrored on the case. Next is quick wake up. You can either use single tap, double tap, or triple tap to wake up the screen on the charging case. Up next, we have feature shortcuts. In here, you can see which pages are accessible on the charging case screen. You can either select or deselect them. Next is 24-hour time settings, whether you want to display military time or regular time on display. Then we have the Auracast settings. You can set a password for your Auracast broadcast, and then you can select the quality of the audio being transmitted. Next is language settings, and then Find My Case, which will set off a high-pitched tone or beeping on your case in order to help you locate it if misplaced. Then we have Check My Best Fit, which will find the optimal wearing position based on your ear shape and the ear tip size you're using. If the test is successful, you will see Good Seal notifications for both left and right sides. Now we have Smart Talk. If you start speaking to someone while you're listening to music, the earbuds will automatically lower the volume to activate talk-through mode for a quick conversation. The music will resume once you're done talking. Next, we have Personal Sound Amplification. If turned on, this feature will amplify situational sound from your surroundings, so you're more aware of what's going on around you, while also enhancing the sound of your conversation. You also get a slider to adjust the level of gain, along with a balance slider. Next, we have Smart Audio and Video settings. If you have selected audio mode, you will get the best audio quality. If you select the video mode, you will get better lip sync performance when you're watching videos. And yes, your earbuds will disconnect and then reattempt connection to activate this feature, which again is kind of irritating because the reconnection isn't instantaneous. Next is Smart Automation, which means your music auto plays or pauses or answers phone calls when you take your earbuds off or put them back on. Next is Gestures. The left earbud switches between 3 different levels of noise cancelling modes with a single tap. Double tap enables talk-through mode. Tap and hold activates your phone's voice assistant. For calls, you can double tap to answer incoming calls or hang up an ongoing call. Tap and hold to reject an incoming call or mute and unmute microphone during a phone call. Now the right earbud will play and pause your music with 1 tap, double tap to go to the next track, triple tap to go to the previous track, and tap and hold to activate your selected voice assistant. Call controls are the same as the left earbud settings. Next is voice prompts. You can turn it on or off, and you can select your preferred language. Next is Silent Now, which is like quiet time to help you meditate or simply relax by disconnecting Bluetooth and turning on noise cancellation. You can set the start time, duration, and whether you want an alarm to go off at the end of your session or not. Up next, we have the audio menu. First thing you'll see is the option to enable LDAC mode, so you can get high-resolution 24-bit 96 kHz audio from your device, if your device supports this codec. Keep in mind that when you do turn on LDAC mode, the following features will automatically be disabled: Personi-Fi, spatial sound, low volume EQ, and leakage compensation. Your earbuds will need to reboot and reconnect once LDAC is enabled. Up next is your equalizer. You get some preset EQs, studio, bass, club, extreme bass, vocal, and jazz. Or you can create your own EQ settings using the provided 10-band equalizer. Next is adaptive EQ. You get two options here: low volume EQ. Next one is leakage compensation. If this is enabled, the earbuds will automatically adjust the EQ settings based on how the earbuds fit in your ears. Now we have spatial sound. You get three modes: off, fixed, and head tracking. Under more settings, you can play a demo track to test each of the modes out and how they sound to you. Next is Personi-Fi, which is JBL's own way of helping you tailor a sound signature based on your hearing. This test takes about 5 to 6 minutes to complete. Next is left and right sound balance. Then you have max volume limiter to help you protect your hearing. The next few settings are for calls. Sound level optimizer. When the voice of the person you are calling sounds too loud or too low, the volume will be balanced to the optimal level. Next is sound setting. This will adjust the tone of the voice of the person at the other end of the phone. It's on natural by default, but you also get increased treble and increased bass. Up next is voice setting. This will adjust the sound of your voice to the person at the other end of the phone. It's on natural by default, but you get the option to sound powerful and bright. Voice Aware lets you control how much of your own voice you hear during phone calls. Private call mode allows you to take one earbud out and use it as a microphone to enhance your voice level during a phone call, or to keep your conversation private, whatever the last part means. Under Others, you get the Relax Sound option. You can choose to play the sound of waves, crickets, an outdoor fire pit, forest, and finally, water fountain. Find My Buds once again is exactly what we discussed earlier. It helps you locate your buds if you've lost them. Next is power saving. You can have the earbuds go into auto standby mode after being idle for 15 minutes, and then you have auto power off. Your earbuds will automatically power off in idle mode. The last option here is your support information.
This is a mic test of the Jbl Tour Pro 3. This is a mic test of the Jbl Tour Pro 3.
Now, one major complaint that I have about these earbuds is that it changes its sound signature significantly when you switch between ANC on and ambient aware mode. When you have ANC on, sound is fuller, richer, and more powerful, whereas in ambient aware mode, the sound is stripped of its richness, and the bass dips to a flatter frequency, along with a drop in overall sound quality. And for that reason alone, I will not be keeping these earbuds, because I find that super irritating. If Apple, Bose, and Sony can figure out a way for this to not be an issue with their earbuds, then I don't understand why companies like JBL, Bowers & Wilkins, Bang & Olufsen, Master & Dynamic can't seem to get it right. And also, I have yet to see anybody else on YouTube mention this problem. Surely, I can't be the only one who's noticed this. I'm curious to know if anybody watching this video is noticing this same exact issue with some of these modern noise-canceling earbuds or headphones. If so, please comment below and share your experience. I'm really curious to know about it. Okay, now let's address the question. If you already own the Jbl Tour Pro 2, should you upgrade to the Tour Pro 3? And the clear answer is yes. You're getting a larger touchscreen display on the case, a smaller charging case overall, better sound quality, better call quality, better battery life with ANC off, and high-res audio codec support. In terms of technology, The Tour Pro 3 earbuds are second to none. There aren't many earbuds like these, and with a smart charging case with a touchscreen display, they're among the most cutting-edge and feature-packed options available. Although it may be bulkier and heavier than typical wireless earbud cases, the countless list of features makes it hard to deny that you are receiving a product that's future-proof in exchange. I feel that more companies should start exploring the option of adding a touchscreen display on their earbud charging cases, along with the audio retransmission feature and Auracast capability. Soon enough, this may establish itself as a standard for all earbuds. The Tour Pro 3 are the most futuristic earbuds I've ever tested, and most importantly, they are on sale right now. These are perfect for those who want to be at the forefront of technological innovation. Thank you for watching.